Good evening, hello, how are we all doing? Welcome back, welcome to Wednesday night and another play round on Roadcraft. We'll see how we go tonight, whether we carry on doing this or not. See how many people join and want to watch it, because I have noticed that there's a few less people come and watch these than they do if it's farm sim, but it's kind of to be expected. I'm still keen to carry on and to get things done, so we'll see. I at least want to finish off this aftermath one, and we've got a few things to do, but anyhow, we'll see what happens. Okay, Chunk, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Ollie, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Elder, welcome along. See you, Yoran. Tuning in all the way from the other side of the world. Hello, hello. Incendiary, morning, evening. Don't know where I am. Coming, going, upside down, inside out. But anyhow, good to see you. Welcome along. Sorry, I'm just had a phone vibrate in my pocket. There we go. Right, so we need to have a look at what we've got to do. So in terms of objectives on this, I think this is our last actual main objective, which is to supply Anbala with electricity. So we have to get the trenching station, basically, or the trenching vehicle, and basically trench from here down to here. So figure out a route to do that. But then if we have a look at our side quests, we've still got a few here. Build a road and send a convoy, bring help to Panama, repair the pumping station. And then if I have a look at infrastructure, you can see we've got the pumping station over here, which needs a repair, so we need a pipe for that and go and find where that is. Then we've got electricity, which is another one. What's that one? Oh, that's supply and electricity. What's the one we're just looking at? Build a road. There's a road to be built through there. And then we've also got to try and send a convoy. We've got a couple of convoy routes to do, actually. Oh, that one needs maintenance. Oh, probably because that's parked in the way. I'll just dispatch vehicles off on that one. They should be making it. We've got that one to do, and a transit point there to Panama. So we're going to get that one around, and then this one down here. Got to fix some road or do something through here. Make some road, some tracks. Do something basically to get that working. So we'll have to figure those out. So what the best way is. So that's what we're doing. So let's jump in, have a look, and we'll make a start on the main things first. So if we go back to our main objectives, Z, we're going to go and do that one, which does facilitate a new vehicle, which is this one here. A cable out. So let's go and enter into there, and we'll go and see where we need to go. Right. Hey, Mrs. Prof, how you doing? This is it's laggy tonight too. Don't know what's going on. Might be just because it's a new vehicle one I haven't used before. So let's have a look. Where do I need to get to? Figure that out first. So I'm there, and we need to get to the substation there. Run on down to there. So back out the road. Yeah. Right. Out to the right and head on down. See what we're doing. Hey, Mrs. Prof, how you doing? Good to see you. Nice to be able to have you tuned in. You must be up nice and late, finishing some chores. Well, I'm pleased you're able to catch a little bit of the stream while you're finishing things off. I know it is a stupid o'clock for you at the moment, so good to see you. G'day Craig, how are you? All the Kiwis tuning in at the moment. Very nice, I like it. So we played around with this piece of equipment back when we were doing the prologue or the demo, wasn't it, with Chinook and Ensign? So interesting to see how it goes. One thing that really irritates me is the way those things honk at you, even though you're not even in the way. So a little bit annoying. Right, let's have a look. Yep, I know. Vehicle failed. So where are we going now? Our substation. So straight and then to the right. There's a bit of a track up this way. Okay. Sure, we'll find our way there. Let's go and have a look. Ooh, it is either very late or early, depending which way you look at it. Alright, so is this the power substation here in front of us? I'm assuming so. see. So these are substations, so we need to trench down to here. So I've got to kind of figure out which way we do it, whether we go straight down the side of the cliff and then maybe down the road. Maybe we can cut the corner and go across there and get to there. Not sure, we'll figure it out. Right. Let's figure out. I can't even remember how to use this thing. Well, you got to a point and it would just start working. Getting any prompts for it. There we go. Unfold it. So we're in the red zone. So we basically start in the red, get to the other red. So that's right. Now I recall. Where do we go? We want to go this way. This isn't going to work, is it? It's just, I can't zoom out any further either. It's kind of annoying. How did I manage to get that going? What did I press to make this start out working? Actually, no idea. Alright, well, I was going to say, let's see if we can get turned around and find a way to get down to where we need to go. There you go. I'm quite possibly the worst person to be doing this. I'm just going to go where we can. Let's see where it ends up. I wonder if we have to avoid going over the roads, because I wonder if it would stop the convoys from going through. It's too big a obstruction. Let me just see, where are we? We're here. I reckon we go straight across and down the road where that convoy's coming. Go along the edge of there. See if that'll work. We'll figure it out. Have to start at the top of the hill. Not sure though. There we go. Now I'm pretty sure I'm in the right spot, aren't I? Or do I have to get power there first? Does the red mean it has no power and we need to get power to it, or? Not sure. I'll have another read and make sure I'm doing it the correct way. Yoran. G'day, Big Dog Moose. How you doing? Is this sort of a continuation of the story? So I'm kind of using the live streams just to learn how to play the game still and learn what's involved in the challenges, but what I'm actually going to do is probably when we get through Aftermath finish, which we're just about there, is I'm going to dive in, because the storyline can, well, the mission splits in the left and right sort of fork. So I thought I might take the live streams one direction and the YouTube story another way, but I don't know, we'll see. YouTube might end up staying with the direction it's going. Oh, okay. That's not ideal. I didn't realise we were restricted on where we could trench. Go down the footpath or not? Nope. Okay, lesson learned. So trying to get to there. I have to go through the back, do I? In the back door. Alright. Back up to here and we'll carry it on. They're just going to start trenching again. I wish there was a way you could turn it off. Nah. Always trenching. Just trench in both directions. See where we end up. Any dirt roads can be dug up. Okay, like I said, I'm learning. It's a lot of this stuff you learn from trial and error. Where was I going to go now? Oops. I was going to try and go through there, was I? Oh, goodness. Okay. Thanks for the push. Jolly helpful of you. I find the AI pretty useless sometimes. This thing feels like the most underpowered piece of equipment ever too. I'm starting to think I do need to be going up there because that's where the red is. I reckon you're right, Yoran. I reckon I've gone completely the wrong way. But let's make these mistakes together. That's what did it say? Hang on. Like, there's normally another red spot, isn't there? Is there somewhere up here I haven't uncovered? Maybe. It's distribution station. Thing is, it says supply Anbala with objectives. Use the cable out to redirect energy from the gas power plant to the power substation. Haha! Whoops. From there to there. Yeah. Should have read it, shouldn't I? Alright. Just exploring. Just exploring. I really want to know how to turn this off though. There used to be no way to actually depower the trenching machine. But I drove down with it not working. That's what I'm confused about. Oh, there we go. That button. Right. Well, now that we've dug power a whole lot of the way we're not meant to, let's go and dig it the way we're meant to. Also, literally, I'm not paying for it. It's not mine. This is very jarry tonight. The frames again. Right, so I shouldn't have to go all the way back up there. I should just be able to start trenching from here. Splice the cable through the middle. Let's see where we end up now. Aussie Dan, how you doing? Good to see you. Share, how are you? Nice to have you. Oh, thank you. Yes, another trip successfully negotiated around the sun as of yesterday. Here, go on, give us a shove. Let's push. Like I said, man, that stuff is frustrating. So this is partly Big Dog why I do it on a live stream, so I make mistakes on this and then I can do things the right way around on the video. Made a mess of this road though, haven't I? Where up here do I have to get to? That's the question. I'm gonna run into trouble here. I haven't gone the wrong way this time, have I? Ah. Oh, I've gone to the steel. I haven't even gone to the gas power plant yet. Ah, I'm just missing this, missing this all over the place. All right. So it would have been incredibly easy to come from here and just go straight up the road, wouldn't it? Yeah, of course it would have. These guys certainly are getting their cables worth, that's for sure. Oh, what am I stuck on? Concrete wall. No, what am I stuck on? Ah, concrete wall, but one I couldn't see. I just keep misreading where I'm meant to be going and forgetting where I am on the map, big dog. That's why it's taken me so long to get anywhere and do anything on in the story. I'll double check that infrastructure tab. Alright. Just future-proofing them in case there's another storm comes through. So let's have a look. Infrastructure. Ah, that's the one that shows where I'm meant to go. I see now. Get to the blue. Not all that red that I've done all over the place. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's not a very good spot to start either. Right, back to it. We'll have another go. But that's the same problem, you keep going the wrong way even after recovery. Yeah, I won't be invited back. Imagine the game just turns around and says, no, you're not good enough at this. Come to the conclusion that recovery expert is not your foray or forte. Stick to driving tractors. Ooh. Beast of an in-cab view. Not much visibility out the front of this one, is there? Yeah, Mom. I need your help, Chinook. Yeah, Mom. Alright, we must be getting closer now. I can see power lines. That's looking more promising. Don't need to drive in a straight line. No, you don't. It's very handy. Oh, come on, calm down. Yep, I can see the blue. Right, we're almost there. I know, they do need a chill pill. It's probably the one thing that really irks me with this is that you're trying to do something and these guys just come and honk at you. Like, pretty sure in real life if you're working together as a recovery team, they're not just going to come up behind you and honk. That rock looks hard. I wonder if we'll get through that. Fail at the final hurdle, trying to get through some too hard rock. And success. There we go. That deserves a reward. They spread a bright and hopeful glow over the exhausted community. I have to use that line in my next video. Was that as aggressive as even just 25 with the added honk? I know, right? Alright. Goal complete. Alright, that's done. Thank you, Kelly. Yep. I know. I am. I'm sorry, Mrs. Argsy will, I'm taken. Right. Continue playing. So I want to, this is where I kind of want to jump across, but let's just do a few more side missions quickly. See if we can get some of these other bits and pieces finished. So that's all done. So objectives side. So send a convoy with concrete slabs from the warehouse to the harbour base. I'm pretty sure I've tried doing that one. Warehouse is up here, but my route failed. Which is this one here, because of... No, not that one. It's this one here. That one's failed for. Oh, that one again. Warehouse to harbour base failed because of that point. Failed to get past there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get things through this or not, because I know we've got all this water up here to deal with. We might need to come and bring some sand down there. Get through that one. Yeah, see, we need to get rid of some rocks. Okay. Alright, bulldozer there, rocks, truck with some sand. That'll get that one fixed. Okay. Transit point to Panma. Now I haven't even scouted this route out properly, but let's just see if we can plot one. Is it? We go right around this way, and can't we? Yep, so we'll plot this one and see if that's going to work or not. And whether it's going to need a little bit of fine tuning. Barriers there. Interesting. Ah, wash out there too. Okay, so that's going to need some work. What else is going on? Let's see. Sorry. We're definitely not going to be able to just expect this to work. There's all sorts of these vehicles in the way. Go around that. Go around that. Right through the middle there. Where's our trigger points? Just there in front of us, right? I'm going to use the convoy to scout. Right, we'll dispatch. You will spectate once it gets outside. See how it goes. In standard mode. That was you honking, Chinook. That doesn't surprise me. I don't know why tonight, again, frame rates are being an issue on this game. I should be able to handle this. Shouldn't have the problems it is. Gonna bowl straight through here or not? Oh yeah. Barriers? What barriers? Big hole in the road's another issue. Yep. Yeah. I knew that was going to be a problem. Okay. So, now that we've figured out that that one's not going to work from there. Warehouse to harbour base. That one doesn't work from there. Which one other one? Transit point to Panma. The road. How about this one here? It still confuses me as to why it needs maintenance. Okay. It's going to jump into whatever that is. Figure out, right, I don't want to go too far. This is the crane. Is the crane really in the way? Doesn't look like it is. Should be, is it? Should just recover and send it back to the Alright, yeah, let's park that there. So before we go any further, let us jump in the truck. Truck, isn't it? And well, the trailer load of salmon. Let's go and try and do this other road. There's a ditch straight ahead. Yeah, it certainly was. You're on. No, I'm not. I don't think. Why does this feel like it's going so slow? I might be using VSync. I don't know, Chinook. I get confused about what I should use and shouldn't use. Like, I don't know why, like, graphics card manufacturers create these features that games then fail to be able to use properly. It's just, it confuses me. Be easier than it is. Oh, what on? Oh, and see this annoys me too. There's no way a leaf of a palm tree should stop me from driving through. Anyhow. And now oh, hey Chinook. Thank you, mate. It is incredibly generous of you. I will make sure, I think with that and Yan's donation the other day, I'll be able to get a nice bottle of whiskey for my birthday. Thank you, mate. But let's do it the easy way, because I think if I use the road construction request, it's not a vehicle to start. And it should be doing its thing now, isn't it? Yep. I think doing that is just going to continuously use sand, isn't it? Yeah. Rather than me having to drive back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth for the sand. Alright. Next up is the dozer. Oh, there was a sand quarry just there, so we probably didn't have to go too far. Dozer is down here. Thank you, Chinook. Honestly, mate. It is incredibly generous of you. Very much appreciated. Right. Part 1 done. Jobs to get this leveled out, which we might do manually. The rest we can do manually because it doesn't require supply of anything. It's just the supplying that metal, which is frustrating. Bit of clearing work. Rubbish off the road. All right, let's see. No, we're doing this ourselves. We don't need no road construction request. Kind of feel like I've done this once before. I shouldn't really be bothered doing it again, but let's see if we can get everything completed on this before we progress. Crikey, frame rates. Thing is, if I change any settings in it, it's not gonna. I'd have to restart the game for it to take effect. Which is equally painful because of how long it takes to build the shaders. Alright, that should be that done. Just gonna leave that there. Hopefully out of the way. Right, next up is the asphalt machine, which is down here. Yeah. It's not too far, is it? No, that's pretty slow. We'll put it on the back of the truck. Truck's here, ready to go. We might as well use it. It was yesterday, Yarn. Yesterday. Went out for a nice dinner with Mrs. Argsy. Surprised me out for dinner with some friends, which was nice. Kids at my parents'. Or maybe I won't do this. Bye. Come on. And this is where I go. It would have been quicker to just drive it with the amount of time I'll muck around doing this. I probably have to. I've had it on here. I bought it on here though. Just the angle, is it? Like, let's just be the angle. Because I'm not very centered. We had it on here, there we go. I knew it fitted. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Yep, successfully survived another trip around the big star at the center of our, what are we? Galaxy? I mean a galaxy? Is the sun the center of our galaxy? What is it? Center of our solar system. let's get into the back of this. And break off. And drive her out. Go get some blacktop laid. Here we go. Someone told me there was a mod available that, and I see there's a few in the mods for this already, that allowed for sand anywhere, so you didn't have to go to quarries to get it, which I thought was probably be quite a handy one after seeing some of the sand requirements we got to deal with. There we go, getting these segments done. Some of the stuff I've seen people do in terms of what they've asphalted and sealed and where they've built roads, and that's just like pretty impressive. Pretty committed and dedicated to building big long roads. Oh, sure. Thank you very much. Incredibly generous of you. Bottle of whiskey's getting going higher up the shelf each time. Stuck right on the end. Took you 4 hours filling a... Oh no, don't tell me that. I'm dreading having one that does something like that. Alright. Done. Roller is rolly down here. Let's see if we can get this. We might just drive this, I think. Although, what do you reckon? Can a roller go through this? I will definitely do that, Share. Definitely do that. Thank you again. Thank you to you. Thank you to Chinook. You guys are incredible. It's not going to work. Rollers aren't meant to drive on this kind of ground. And now I'm going to end up in a worse predicament where I have to get something to extract me. Alright, back to the low loader there is then. Making the mistakes so you guys don't have to. This has got a winch on it, I think, doesn't it? It does. Bottle of Royal Salute. What on earth is that, Ollie? Never ever heard of it. Oh, not that too. Four-wheel drive will get us through that. Yep. Lock the diff, four-wheel drive, we're off. I wonder if I could use the crane to pull it out. And just about managed to get it rolling up. Right, get out of there because I want to put the handbrake on before we go. Oops. Before we go and try and put this up here. Never played Mud Runner, Big Dog. This is kind of my first experience of this type of game. I miss not being able to just tab to go through vehicles. Where are we? It's one of those. Oh, it doesn't turn as well with the big roller on the back. Yeah, it's squeezed around. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Let's cook our way down this way. Last job. What we're gonna do? Probably the other end, so I can drop the ramp and just roll it straight back the direction we came. Okay. There you go. Last task, road done. Oh, the mud and Roadcraft is nerfed. Oh, is it? Oh, I'm pleased to hear that. There we go. Green, green, green. Little green. Signifying the job is done. Alright, there we are. Road is completed. So, that then leaves us. I'm going to replace the pipes over there. Steel pipe facility to mountain base. Have I not done this one yet? Steel pipes to the mountain base. Good road and send a convoy from the steel mill to Anbala. Okay. Something we had this one. This is one actually I think I can... I probably couldn't do it because we didn't have the road complete maybe. Down this way. Now I'm just going to have a whole lot of equipment lying in the way. So this, yeah, there we go. We'll have to move that obviously. Get our handiwork. Move the roller as well. Nice. Okay. Straight through town. Usually there was some Easter eggs about having to randomly connect power to something. And because of my mistaken trenching, I ended up in the right spot. Okay. Right. Now we'll get these out of the way. Running 20 years. We're going to need this soon. We'll move it anyhow. Yeah, I know you're going to have a big complaint in a second because I'm not in the way. I am in the way. Hang on. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. Oof. That's a pretty cool truck. Alright, that should hopefully finish that one off then. Which means our next job, I'll take this. Now can I? If I go to the garage here, can I... Got to get the truck over here now. This way will be easier, won't it? Which one's our dump truck? That one? Yeah. I'll return that to there. Yes, we do. And when we want to deploy it with a full load of sand. Perfect. Alright, I'm just going to see if we can fix this road back this way first. How is Stella doing? Stella's good. It's good. She's been a bit not probably neglected would be a good way to describe it. She hasn't had much exercise lately. We've been just flat out with things and haven't been able to give her the attention she deserves. It's a little bit unfortunate. I'm just starting to wonder now, which way is going to be the best way to bring trucks? Like, because well, I can get through here. I don't think the convoys are going. I can't get through there though because it's one of those immovable trees. Like, do we actually have to build a road down on the sand, I wonder? On the beach. Would I be better off repairing the route the other way and sending this one around the other way? Go around, where I just went in Sindri. Need a dog walker because you're applying. And Mrs. Ugsley had a mole cut off her back and she hasn't felt up to taking it for walks, and it's been wet and cold here the last few days, so it's kind of been inside weather. Don't need sand? Okay, good to know. What about here then? Can I fill this hole, or is it too big and I need to go around it? So my issue is being how much sand I need to bring to fill this in. See where I am, already out of sand. And I don't have a sand refill anywhere around. Just go around that hole. Okay. So do I just need to blow that out then? Can I go around this point then? I need to clear that out. See if this will work. I do need to clear those rocks, okay. So we'll go and get the bulldozer. Go on, get over it, get over it, get over it, get over it, get over it. Oh, it's so close. So close. Oh well, that's alright. We'll go and grab this. Turn that to there, confirm that, and deploy from here. We'll go and do this. I will pass that on to her. Share. I drive into cranes. Oh, no, getting stuck, am I? Yeah, I don't know what the. I think it's the weather's too iffy for me to get a really good chance to see it, Mrs. Prof. Not worth getting up at 3 in the morning to gamble on it anyhow. We had a thunderstorm pass through south of us tonight. Went to kids football training and got soaked, and a bit of a challenge, but I was almost going to go out for a drive on it myself today, Ollie. Decided not to, decided we'd wait. Might be something to do on the weekend, possibly, but exciting. Oh, it did get through. It made it. Rocks? What rocks? Yeah, you keep going. Oh. That's a wheels. Nah. Well, if that's going to be done, we don't need to worry about this one then, do we? Because that'll finish that challenge, regardless of how it goes. So let's go back to here, because we need to go and try and do that other side now, I guess. And this can return, and deploy. So let's just have a double check here, because that's gonna make it to where it needs to go. That's warehouse to harbour base. Transit point to Panama. Yeah, that one there's failed. Warehouse to harbour base is underway. Harbour base to transit point. Thought I'd fix that one. Like what's? Oh, hang on. What's this? What is this? How have I managed to put a big bad route all the way out here? Have I managed to accidentally drag something all the way up? Okay. Repair the pumping station and bring help to Panama. Okay. I honestly don't know what I've done with that one. We'll figure that out. Yeah, I'm sure that it'd be plenty. Sydney seem to be ramping up their launch cadence, which is kind of cool. Every other week, just about at the moment. So hopefully they can keep that up. Interesting, they've gone very quiet, I guess, with Neutron now in development. They went very quiet on any recovery options for Electron. They obviously gave up on the helicopter. They managed to recover the booster from the ocean a few times. Reflew for some engines, but it seems to be the end of it. 7 minutes one roundabout to the other. Apparently, that's awesome compared to what the old saddle was like, right? That is true. You can go around the washout as well. Take them along the rock shelf right before. Ah, okay. Take a look. So instead of doing this, just bypass it. I'm down for bypassing washouts. Let's have a look. Ah, that rock shelf there. It's before the logging road. Ah, that, yeah, okay, I see. Let's try this then. Sometimes it's the path least obvious that's the way to go, is it? You can actually see the tracks come off the end almost allude to it, don't they? Right, is that all we've got to deal with then? That was the main bit, wasn't it? Spectate. He's trying to go backwards and he's trying to go forwards. Okay, that didn't work. Need to be more out of the rocks. So, I don't know if I've ever told you this, Mrs. Prof, but the pilot of the helicopter lives 2-minute drive away from us, who flew the helicopter to try and catch the rocket, and his kids, his son's good friends with my son. They actually landed the big Sikorsky helicopter they were using. They landed it at the school just over the road from us and showed the kids all through it and everything like that. And the day after they had their first catch attempt, I was on school camp with them and we had a good chat about it. Very fascinating. Oh goodness, what's that? Oh, it's spinning around. There we go, we're past. Okay. Incredibly small world. Even more so in New Zealand. A lot of road building's determined by how much time you want to spend on it. Yeah, that's where I imagine if I had that, if you could get sand from anywhere and didn't have to muck around driving back and forth with sand, because that's the labour intensive part, right? Hauling the sand there and back. Hey, look, there's another bridge I could build. Interesting. That wouldn't be too bad, would it? Oh. And so this bit doesn't look too hard. I think it's just the van's front wheel drive. And now the truck's stuck. I'll need to fill this one. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me. It tells me where the quarries are. Where's that? Players. That's the only sand quarry on the map. It's a long way to drive to get there and back. Get on. Sorry, someone was trying to ring me on Discord, but got rid of that. Harbour base to transit point. This is the one that I've managed to break, isn't it? Vehicle is stuck. Anyhow, I've received the rewards for that. I don't need to do it. I need to finish these ones off. So you reckon I can't get my way around this one, Yoran? Yeah, it's a bit firmer on the inland. Just inland a touch. That'll beat it. Sand anyway would be very handy, wouldn't it? Good. Hey TJ, how you doing? I saw you'd got your new PC on Discord. That's pretty exciting. Right, looks like we're going to make it. Success. So, last mission is going to be replace the pipes. Now, this is an annoying one, isn't it? Because there's nowhere. Is there anywhere I can spawn vehicles over here? Not from the warehouse. There used to be a garage here. How do I not still have a garage up on top of the hill? There's not one down at the phosphate plant. Look, so I'd have to drive all the way back from here over to there to repair the pipe. Local pumping stations having a bit of a fit since we didn't want Indiana expect despite during operations take control of the situation according to the report. The piping system to the south of the station has been damaged. We're asking you to find the breach and fix it. Over and out. Alright, let's load up the truck, which is floating around somewhere. Is it still up at the steel pipe facility? I think it should be just here. No, not that one. I want to get in the other one next to it. Right. Ourselves a pipe. I'm pretty sure I needed one, right? Sure, it was only one I need from memory. Oh, let's reset. I keep pressing it. Alright, there we go. Detach that. Fold that. Which buttons fold? There we go. Right. Let's go get this done. G'day Mark, how you doing? Good to see you. A bit of troubleshooting here, and the Windows is up and running, and eventually Steam and Farms will follow. Nice. Oh, you won't know yourself with a new PC. You will not know yourself. When you got your new PC last year, nothing happened when I turned it on, so I had to send it back. It was such a... Oh, that sucks. That would be so disappointing. So patiently waiting, and then that happens. Ouch. I do have to apologise for the frame rates. I really have no idea what's going on with this game and streaming it. It's not much fun to play on either. I'm going to have to spend some time. What's hard is it's only when I'm streaming and running OBS and YouTube Studio on that I really notice the issues. When I'm playing it and just recording with OBS, it doesn't seem bad. So now it's going to fail between the warehouse and harbour base. You'll be fine. I've got the reward. That's all I was after. Yeah, no, it looked fine on there. That's what I mean. Can't Can't figure it out. Oh, there, it's down to 17 frames and it's really noticeable. Half the frames I want, at minimum. That was awesome of Tate to help you out with that, TJ. It looked pretty good. I saw the photos. It's a very nice looking PC. I've been trying to figure out if there's a way you could build a custom PC in a, like a tractor, like get a little, you know, the little kids ride on tractors. Whether you could get one of those, pull it apart, put all the components inside it somehow, and make that your PC. Yeah. Oh no, no. Oh, bother. Where's my garage? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, find my truck. Sucker. Obtain. Yes. I'm going to deploy you, and let's go and see if we can recover that. We're super stream, you need it. Tell me about it, Mark. Tell me about it. It'll be something simple, Chinook. You know me. It'll be something on the graphics card we changed last time to make farm sim work better has made this work worse. But see, now it's 30 frames per second, so who knows. And the best part is, let's just have a look at this. So I'll go to Task Manager. I'll just turn the radio on. I'll look at my performance. GPU is only running at 70%. You're getting up around touching 80, 70, 78 to 80%. CPU's only at 65%. Memory's at 20 out of 32 gig. Oh, let's see if I can roll this now. Oh, you wouldn't read about it, would you? Where's my winch button? Go on, go on. There we go. Just keep going, Argsy. Come on. When will you learn? $2 worth of rock going, pick your money. Nice one. Nice one. Alright, let's see if we can get this back on its rightful orientation. Okay, it's not looking too promising, is it? Maybe we need to get a bit of height. At least I'm not in the river. Now that'd top it off, wouldn't it, sure? And the struggle's real. The struggle is real. This is just warming me up for what the rest of the maps are like. I can already feel it. not going to get this. I'm not going to get this rolled over, am I? Let's see. Alright, pushing it's not going to help either. Nope, ramming speed, yeah. No, I'm not going to get it ramming it, I don't think. Let's have a look. What else could I do to recover it? Just floor it. I've tried to winch on the truck, Mark. Oh, the big truck. I don't know if the big truck has a winch. There's one other vehicle I could use, I think. I don't know if this one has a winch, does it? I guess the problem, this one doesn't actually have a winch. Right. Well, I wonder without that on whether that helps. Another shot. A little bit less weight in it now. No, I just don't think this truck was meant to recover a vehicle of this size. Field service truck. I wondered about that one, Bundy. That's the one that's way over the other side, eh? Where is that? It's sitting in here. Is that it there? It's a sucker, eh? Yeah. Alright. So, we'll cheat again. Over here. Here it is. Oops. Retain that. Yes. Then we'll go and deploy it, and let's go and see if this sucker will do the job for us. I can't use the crane when the engine's not running, and the engine won't run when you're on the side. Yeah, well that was my first thought, was the crane. Should have used a ram instead of a Ford. Should have. Should have. Yeah, it's an interesting one, right? See, now running it through same place I was before, 40 frames per second. So maybe it's the blue and orange color scheme I've got on the vehicles. All this for a lousy pipe and a few thousand credits. Oh yeah, it's going to get it moving, isn't it? No, yeah, that top one. Oh, look at this. There we go. Boom. Right. Next job, recover our log. What's going to happen here is I'm going to tip things over. Which one puts out the... There we go. Stabilizers out. Just so we don't run into any more unfortunate mistakes. Alright, so we over the beard? Not quite. Oh, still a slightly better job than that. Here we go. Alright, how after that little indiscretion and distraction, let's get back to it. Feel like it's not going to be our last little rollover in this vehicle for some reason. Sorry. Here we go. Catch you later, Ollie. See you, buddy. Have a good rest of your week. Midterm's gonna come around pretty quick. Why didn't I go around this side of these rocks? That's so much easier. Didn't even look at that. We've done that with the course. Ever since the latest update, your game would stutter when it auto-saved. Interesting. Mine's just been frustratingly up and down on its performance. Like I said, it's not stressing my setup. Like, you know, my PC ain't running like a jet engine. Some games I play in you can hear the fan on the graphics card sort of really having to work because of the heat, but not on this one. Right, I thought why not finish that? Oh, okay, they got stuck there. Interesting. Oh, I thought we'd made that one. Made it through all that horrible ground and then got stuck after I celebrated that it was through. Ah, it's struggling up at the other side. Yeah, as long as he makes it through, I'll get the credits for it, right? Back to what we were looking at. Pipe. Let's say piping system to the south of the station. So north is straight up the page there. South of the pumping station. Somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. Come on there. Okay. Alright, easy. We can find that. Sorry, I should have looked at which way to get to that one. Do we go along the lower level or do we have to go all the way up the top? can. Right, turn left just opposite the pipes. Okay, can do that. So I don't get stuck going through here. Got about all this water on this side. Water dried up by now. G'day Nina, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Doing well, enjoying some different sort of content, playing a few different games. So what I'm really looking forward to in about 10 days is Architect Simulator. Did I just miss the turn off? Or am I still further away? Further away. I'm going to be most interested about is if I can actually in Architect Simulator build, design, or take some plans I've already designed for a house and how accurately I can recreate them in Architect Simulator. That's going to be fascinating. Going to be interesting. Honestly, if you could develop a game that gave you enough flexibility where you could accurately do things, it could conceivably be an option to present to clients using it. Like, could be interesting from that point of view. I don't know with your build. What are you building, Nina? Right, I've gone past. I need to go to the right. I think I checked. Right, then left. Okay. Building a house. Oh, nice. It's exciting. What stage are you up to? Are you talking about design? Are you just in the design process? Alright, here we are.
That pumping station isn't looking too great. It's not on our list of required fixes, but it could still use some of your magic.
Some of my magic. Let's see if we can magic it up. Where I should park. About there, I reckon. So we need as much height as we can. Further. Right there. And break on. Put our this there. I need to pull the old one out first, don't I? How do I change? Ooh. Don't do that. Oh, goodness. Must be too. I need to have the vehicle hints on because I'm still not au fait enough with all the different controls. Line conversion. How exciting. It's very cool. Oh, stop pressing that button, Argsy. Here we go. That's what I wanted to. I wanted to get back to having it on 2 lifting points. Right. Match to that. Pull our rope in. Dislodge this one. Come on. Oof. Yeah, it's out. We got it. But that sounds exciting, barn conversion. Bring that back in. Here we go. Now we're kind of almost in the right direction. Right. Get off there. Cycle. Straight that on. There we go. That's what we want. Feel like I'm not going to be able to get close enough for this one. Oh, there we go. I'm not going to waste more time trying to be perfectly perfect, but got him.
Good work. If the locals don't appreciate it yet, they soon will.
Right, well, let's have a look, because I reckon, now with that done, the handbrake on, that must be all our objectives done? Oh, that one's not finished yet. Where did they get stuck this time? Still not making it up out of here. Let's see if we go back across that way, whether we can get it to work. I don't feel like, because they're not getting much of a run up at it, they're struggling it. Oh, it's pretty wet just there. That guy got through before. Is it because the truck didn't? Because the second one didn't make it through? Come on. Come on. I need to stay more to the right, maybe. More to the left. Oh, this is going to fail again, I can already tell that. Over to the left we go. Funny how when it first went through it, it sailed through it. And a cure in the world. I think Euron might be right. We might need to bring some sand in for this one. How frustrating, because it's so far away. Sand quarry there, we're going to go the whole way around. Oh. Oh well. Let's go and figure this one out real quick. Alright, let's get back into here, into the garage. Our truck. Yeah. We'll retain that, confirm that, deploy that. It is my nemesis, Dr. Fish. It is. Beaten by the water again. Yeah. Press the right mute button. Sorry, Mrs. Uggs, you just came out. Just going to bed, but apparently Stella decided it was a good time to vomit on our bed. You know how dogs just decide every now and then they've got the wrong thing in their mouth and it's just coming back up. That was her. Right. Ugh. I hope in the future, as I progress further, there's options for bigger trucks or more sand carrying capability or something. A friendly toot. Why was the dog on the blue? Yeah, well. It's a very privileged dog, and that's where it sleeps. Oh, there is a bigger truck in the shop. I thought there might be. I wonder if there would be. Should buy it instead of just driving around with this. Shouldn't I? It's our route up there. Where we going? Taking our shortcut. Is it a shortcut when it's rough and you're only going there so you don't have to go through a big washout? I'm not sure. But like your cats. I don't know if I can afford to buy it yet in Sendry. Let's have a look. Only those vehicles can make it up and over there fine, but can't get out of a little bit of mud. Handsies. Funny how used to being able to use things like store deliveries or teleport or something like that in the game you become. And when you actually have to drive somewhere, it becomes frustrating. Oops. I'll just go over the top of that rock, eh? Don't waste my sand. I didn't tip then. Valuable stuff, that sand. I don't want to be wasting it on a driving over a rock. Plus I'm going to have to come all the way around here with the bulldozer too, am I? Where's the bulldozer? Is it? I use it last. Right, we'll do it this way. Anyhow. Just been in the garage. Must have put it back already. You're going to save up for next year's FarmCon share. Nice. I'm hoping to be able to go back again next year, but we'll just have to wait and see. So what I need to do is actually, I haven't managed to do the fixes on my sheds yet, to sit down and do those. Get those back to Giants. Goodness, I thought, I finished this, what, 40 minutes ago I finished the main objectives, and I thought I'll just do a couple of side ones. And here we are. Only 20 or so minutes left in my regular stream time, and we're still going. Oh, and that's... oh, lag. Crikey. That's frame lag, that one. The frame rate's just tanked, and... the vehicle had a mind of its own. The lighting is great, but I wish it would get dark and you'd actually be working with lights on. That'd be fun. Be hard coming. I'll hold you to that. Ooh. Imagine if someone, I'm sure someone will do it, goes around and picks up every single resource there is on the maps, all the barrels and pipes and pallets and everything that you can pick up. Interesting to see. JK to mate, good morning to you. I feel like I need a song or something to sing while we're doing this. It's taken that long. We just had a big new road, close to us. So our geography is basically we have a set of ranges that runs north-south and divides the North Island pretty much in half. And where we are, the Manawatu River runs through the Manawatu Gorge, and it's one of only two or three rivers in the world which originates on the eastern side of a landmass and crosses a mountain range to get to the other side. And the road through the gorge has been very prone to slipping and basically been closed for the last 10 years just about. I've just finished building a 860 million New Zealand dollar road which opened to the public today. Very topical that I'm out there making my way through bushes and flora and fauna and whatever else there is in the way. Building roads. Off to work, Jake. Nice. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I honestly give up. I honestly am done. Where's my truck? How much further do I have to go? One chance. Because I don't think this has... does this have a winch? This does it? Maybe the end of Roadcraft for Arxie as we know it. Stuck on my own mound of sand as well. I've never known vehicles because he's so prone to just tipping over. rock again on the way back. There we go, bounce over that. Of course we are. Yeah, that's how we do it. Pro level recoveries. Drive at it as fast as you can. Got it, yes. You reckon the steering is it does. I agree. It is very, very sensitive and then not sensitive. I don't know. There's something about it. Like I'm using my Thrustmaster controller, which has a little mini steering wheel on it, but it's really no different to an analog stick. And then suddenly you just get spots like that where it just fires itself off and into no man's land. Alright, we're going to go past and try and push this back the other way. Get down and through here. Interestingly enough, that side actually felt drier and less muddy than the part we're going through. Maybe I've gone the wrong way about this all this time. I should have come up and out to the left. That looked easy. Unload gonna do it. One load might just about do it, folks. Drop the bucket down, not so top heavy. Good suggestion, John. And hello. That's where it positions it, so you can put it in like effectively its transport mode. That's where it automatically positions itself. But I agree. If the physics are any good, that would be what I should be doing. Alright, what do you reckon? Let's see. I'll stop beeping. We done. Wait, not that one. This one. No. What is that? Too steep for it to get up. Does need some fine tuning because I'm not right on top of the sand now where I've positioned it and everything was, but thing is it's probably going to go through and then I'm not going to be able to tweak it because things are running on it at the moment. Here we go though. We're through. We're through. Hey James, thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated. Alright, let's have a look. It's so long I've been concentrating on this. I've neglected to have any more whiskey. Teammate got through. There he is. Driving into the shed. Success. Get the barrel out of the way. Stuck on it. Killers those barrels. Right, I think warehouse to harbour base. It's fine. Objective to complete. This one needs maintenance. I don't know. Maintain it. This point here that needs to be deleted. There we go, that might fix it. Alright. Green, 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 green. Look at that. We're all green. Finally! I did a thing. I did a thing. There's nothing to do anywhere. We're done. Yes! Cheers, big dog. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Thanks for the help and advice. I think we've done it. I think our work here is done. So, let's return to the hub. See what it says. Hopefully it's going to say we are 100% done on everything. We can move on. It's going to bring me to my next big question. Here we go, 100%. Infrastructure. How have I only done 3 of 7? What have I missed doing? Okay. Oh well. Is it because I haven't finished doing though? Maybe it's the resources. Right, so Sunken. Following a recent earthquake, the river has flooded a massive mine spanning most of the region, leading to its partial collapse that has affected the surrounding area. You've been tasked with recovering expensive drilling equipment from the mines, as well as pumping the water out from the cave system to help with future recovery efforts. So unexplored on that one. So that's our option. Oops. If we go that way, if we go in Communicado, communication towers and power lines were critically damaged in the wake of the hurricane, leaving almost the entire region devoid of electricity and cut off from the flow of information. Your mission is to venture into this rugged terrain, deliver essential equipment, and restore radio comms. Alright, so the big question, which way do I go? Which way is going to make a more exciting story for videos to carry on my series? Because basically on Aftermath all I've got to do is the pipes and the power, and then I'm done. The main objectives is Communicado. Sunken could be interesting. See, that's an earthquake. So that's completely different. Feels completely different. Whereas this one feels more of a transition on from Aftermath. Talks about the storm, and then this becomes the hurricane. So I have to have a think about that. Let's see, it actually unveils all the map. I hadn't noticed that either. Intrigued on what those 4 infrastructure requests. Sunken Say River. River has flooded a massive mine spanning most of the region. It did. Is that why you think I should go that way, Hyper? I'm gonna go. I'll give it some thought. Let's go and explore. Let's go and have a look at this one. My only option for scout at the moment. Do I have? Must be able to go to here. Shop. Must be able to buy more scout vehicles, can't I? Options do I have? Ah, this is the DLC Invictus. Or maybe we need to go for that. Bit of a Hummer. Humvee. Pretty hardcore. 35,000. Well, we could buy one of those. We've got enough money. No, we don't have the don't have that. Got the Minuteman. Reach 9 to unlock that one. Let's have a look while we're here. Oh, see, I don't have any of the bigger trucks unlocked yet, do I? That's what we had, isn't it? A Tiger dump truck. Capability, just it doesn't say what its capacity is though, does it? Oh, sand carrying capacity 20 ton. This is the Tiger. Oh, 10 tons, so it'll take twice as much. Okay. And then what is this one? Oh, I can't see. Unlock the chassis by completing objectives. It'd be nice to actually be able to click on it and see what it can do though, right? Do you know what you're unlocking? Here we go. Sunken Safe River. We'll just jump into this to start off with. Stay away from the river. Right. See where this one takes us. I'm not going to get any of it done tonight anyhow, but at least we can see from the start. Your company answers an emergency call for help in surveying the damage after a recent earthquake, which is kind of topical for us here in New Zealand. It's something we don't have to deal with it often, but certainly something we have to be mindful of. I'm going to grab it like this looks pretty cool. Mine doesn't. It does look very sunk. Right. So you got Kelly.
It's supposed to be a simple survey operation. They had an earthquake recently. Did quite a bit of damage to the area in general, and the steel mill in particular. We don't quite know the full extent yet. So you just need to get in, find out, and get out. Nice and easy, right?
Get in, find out, and get out. Fair enough. So let's have a look. Objectives: explore the steel mill territory. Don't have any side objectives yet. Infrastructure, we don't have any requests. Intriguing to know how many objectives there are in this one. Alright, should we go for a little bit of a drive? Okay. Landslip in there, is there? Big pipes to pull out of the way. I don't know if this little thing will drag those or not. Look. Way to find out. What's that? No. Pretty well actually. Lock on. It would if I was pulling them in the right direction.
Buckle up. Looks like fun times ahead. As exciting as surveying is, it's a little more than that. Who could have guessed, right? The company wants you to retrieve some valuable mining equipment.
Alright, replace steel pipes. We've got pipe 1 to do again. And we're still exploring this. Okay. get up and explore this other part. And it fascinates me, like how games and people portray disaster situations, isn't it? Gives that meant to be a ditch, or is it a fault, or what is that? Like a big fault rupture or something. This could be trouble. There we go, four-wheel drive. Bash our way up through the trees. Oh, not through there, we can't. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. No, I can. Oh, oh, it's a big hole. It's a big hole. Oops. We're okay. We can get out of this. I know we can. On a tree. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Days. We'll just drive through the fault. And then we'll roll ourselves again. Okay. Moral of the story is don't come down and drive down in here. That's a pretty good place to finish up, isn't it? On our side in the bottom of the fault. Let's have a look. Let's turn this off. Turn off our HUD. Beautiful. Excuse me, sir. I don't think she should be parked down there. Right. Well, there we go, folks. I am going to wrap things up there for that one. We'll see whether we come back to Roadcraft next week or not. Maybe do. It might be something just to do before Architect's Life comes out, but I'm keen to play that as well and check it out at some stage. And shout out to you too, because I think it'd be kind of fascinating being an architect and playing it myself and seeing what it's like. This weekend, if you're around, I think I have it on good authority that on the Schweizing Bahnhof multiplayer server, FarmSim, we have a rather large silage harvest coming up. So if there is anyone who wants to get on and help out with that, it would be much appreciated. It could be a lot of fun, just going through and chopping a whole lot of silage. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens out of that. But otherwise, other than that, I've been doing a lot more work on the map, and in fact, I was going to show you these. Here, let me just see if I can find them. Particularly for my Kiwis. What it's screenshotted under. Oop. Go under Farming Simulator. I'm just trying to. Nope. Nope. Where has it screenshotted them? It took them. There we go. So this is something I've been building, which is a sort of New Zealand styled cow shed. It's a little herringbone cow shed to have as a custom dairy farm. Let's try and get that to go through. There you go. The pit down the middle, cows go down both sides, so I'm going to try and decorate it, bring in some pipe work and maybe have some cups that hang down there and a little bit of the gear and equipment which goes with it. But yeah, it's just something I've been sort of building up on one of the farms just over the last few days. So it's a bit crazy building up custom buildings in there for a map that's not finished, but it's just a nice little pause and something I wanted to do to fill in this part of the map and actually have some animals in there on it. So yeah, that's the idea with that. But yeah, kind of making some progress, getting all the pipes done, concrete and all those kind of things. So we'll see where we end up. Hey DJ, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Long time. In fact, 32 months is a long time too, mate. Thank you very much for your support. Much appreciated. Are you know, I know you're a big fan of architecture. Architect's Life comes out in 10 days time. You're gonna be having a look at that. Could be a bit of a laugh. Could be a bit of fun. I'll definitely be checking it out. But anyhow, yeah, this is where I've ended up. This is how we're finishing off Roadcraft, stuck in a big fault from an earthquake. You'll be getting it. I knew you would be. I'm intrigued to see how it compares to the drawing software I use for work and whether there's actually any potential for it to be used as a presentation option. Have I found a spot for the cricket ground yet? I have an idea where I could put a cricket ground, Jason. have an idea where I put one. There's a school which could probably use a playing field, so maybe there. But anyhow, thank you everyone for tuning in. Very much appreciated. Thank you to Share and Chillin for those generous super chats. DJ for your membership, mate. Much appreciated. Everyone else who supports the channel, you guys are awesome. I do appreciate you all being here. I know this is all a little bit different for the channel, and I know it's obviously not getting as many people coming and watching it because it's not Farming Simulator, which is what I'm known for, but it's nice to play some different games and just explore them and see what they're about. And I know you guys that are here obviously enjoying it too. Hey Kiwi Sim Farmer, how you doing? Sent the drawings on Discord. I'll take a look. Looking forward to it. Anyhow, you guys all enjoy the rest of your week. I will be live over the weekend, so keep an eye out for that. Until then, stay safe, have fun, be good, and we'll catch you again soon. Take care. Bye.